morning, Strength Saturday. Okay, so if those who haven't done a Strength Saturday class before, the idea of it is we stick with a program for about 6 weeks or so. So this works perfectly for what our situations. You stick with the program for 6 weeks or so, then every week you try and build on what you did last week. So you try and either equal it or beat it. When I say beat it, don't think you have to annihilate what you did last time. Just think you have to beat it by 1 rep. There's a minimum 1 rep. Progression's never linear. It's not always going to go up. It's going to go up and plateau and maybe down sometimes as well if you're not feeling too perky. But just try and at least equal it, if not beat it. And remember, when I say beat it, that could be 1 rep more over the whole thing. 1 rep is still beating what you did last time. Try your hardest every time, but 1 rep is enough. Normally, Strength Saturday classes, I bring all my kettlebells with me, so there's a selection of weights. But we haven't got that. You might only have 1 set of kettlebells at home. So we're going to do our best to make it as strength orientated as possible with the weights you regularly use. All right, so bear with it. I've also written up a program on the website which you can access. I'll send you the details for that as well. So you can print that out and it gives you a sheet to record what you've done. It'd be pretty self-explanatory. All right, so not any more talking. Warm up to start with. Everybody fit and well? Good, good, good. Brilliant. Right arm, swing it round. Same warm up as normal. Hand the other way. It's always the same warm up. And the other one back. And the other way. And both. I try and keep the same warm up incidentally, and the other way. Just because then it's in your head, you don't have to think about it. And forward and back. It's also an anchor, so when you start doing it, your brain will automatically start putting itself in the frame of mind diagonals, the frame of mind to know it's going to start working out. Up and down. Also, I've only got a small brain and it's less thinking on my part, which is always fun. And twisting. And then big hips. And the other way. Little circles. And the other way. Forward and back. And side to side. And knees, big circles. 3 one way, 3 the other way. And knees. And the other way. Knee bends. Toes and heels. Good job, and then jogging on the spot. Get your arms moving a bit as well. Keep your bum. And knees up. And kick your bum. And knees up. And kick your bum. And knees up. Keep jogging, just jogging. Touch the floor. And touch the floor. Try not to touch your legs when you're touching the floor. Touch your floor, just bend at the legs. Touch the floor. Star jumps. And side to side. And star jumps. And jogging. Get the arms moving. It's colder in here today, I need a warm up. 1 way and the other way. Good job. Grab your bell. Swings to start. And change. And alternating. And cleans. I'll put mine down a second. My little Fitbit thing there. Okay. Cleans. Good. And a push press. Then we'll go 5 on each arm. And change. So 5 on each arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Give yourself a good old wiggle. So, warm up done. So this is how we're going to work. We've got 3 exercises: a seated press, a 2-in-1 row, and a pistol squat variation. We'll go through lots of different variations of that. So, first one, seated press. These 3 exercises, they're all designed to maximise the strength needed for a lighter weight. Okay, that's the idea behind it. So, normally, when we do a press, we use our legs to get it up. Even if we're not using your legs, you can still use your body to get it up. So, by sitting down, we take that all out. So from here, you've got to imagine you're in a tube, or there's a wall right next to you, so I can't come out to the side and push up. I've got to push from here. So when I do it, I push up this way and down. So I'm keeping it nice and tight, hand under my chin, contact here, looking up and down. Like so. So here's my seated press. So you're going to do as many as you can reasonably do. With these reps, the point you want to stop, think if someone had a gun to your head, you could do another rep, but it would look rubbish. You want to stop before that rep, okay? So make sure all your reps are good. The kind of rep you don't want to do, something like this. If you're doing this kind of rep, it's coming up. You shouldn't have done that rep, okay? Make sure they're clean reps. So your reps should come up and look nice. Always remember, bicep by the ear at the end, looking forward at the end, arm nice and straight. Hold it for a split second at the top. Make sure you've got fixation, make sure that weight is safe, and then bring it down again. If the weight you've got is a little bit too easy, just try slowing the exercise down. So think, I'm going to count 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll slow it down. That'll make it harder. You could even do 5 seconds, you could even do 10 seconds. That'd be really hard. So that's our first one, seated press. Our second one is a 2-in-1 row. So, I've got 2 kettlebells here. I stick my hand through the first one, and I grab the second handle. And I pull them together. So now I'm holding it with 2 hands in one. So the correct posture to be in, think like a nice strong lunge position. Hand on my knee. In here. What I want to avoid doing is ripping it up like this. Okay, nice and controlled. So bring it up and down, up and down. I'm keeping my back nice and straight. Strong stance. I'm leaning into this knee. Up and down, up and down. And I'm keeping this arm nice and close to my body here. Up and down, up and down. Okay, so there is our 2-in-1 row. Our next exercise is the pistol squat. So we're going to start off with a bench assisted pistol squat. Now you might not even need a weight for this one. So your bench assisted pistol squat is going to look like this. I stick one leg up, my hands out in front, sit down on the bench, and stand up again. So depending on how high your bench is, it's going to depend on how hard the exercise is. So if I have a higher bench, it's going to be easier. If I have a lower bench, it's going to be much harder. Okay? But any type of chair will do. So if you do this, and then stand up again, that's easy for you. You've got a choice. You can either take the bench away, or we can load it up with a weight. So hold your weight out in front of you. Sit down, and we stand up. I'm trying to reduce the time I'm spending on the bench. So I'm not going to sit on it and go, oh my goodness, this is hard. I go, oh, get up again. Okay, I sit down and I stand up. Also, don't flop on the bench. Okay, try and control it as much as you can. So there's one choice. We do a bench assisted pistol squat, or we can take that bench out completely and just do a pistol squat without any weight. So come down and then back up again. Down and back up again. That's my balance there. Or if that's easy, again, we can load that up. Down and back up again. Down and back up again. Okay, so there's some choices. We can even, as a bit of a halfway house, do a Bulgarian split squat. Put that out, actually. So I stick one foot on the back there, and I come this way with it. I can load that up. See, if I'm going to load that up, I'm going to hold the kettlebell in the opposite hand to the leg that's on the floor. Keep this arm attached to the body, and down and back up. What you want to avoid doing is bending at the waist. Okay, so I keep this arm attached to my hip, all the way down and all the way back up again. So there are 3 exercises. A seated press, 2-in-1 row, pistol squat variation. We're going to work that. We're going to go right hand, left hand, seated press. Straight into right hand, left hand, 2-in-1 row, right leg, left leg, pistol squat. That's number 1 set. Now have a little rest. Then we do the same thing again, number 2, same thing again, number 3, same thing again for 4 sets. And that's it on your main part of your workout. You're going to record each amount of reps you do. Next time, you just try and beat what you did last time. So that's the main part of our strength workout there. Our little finisher is going to be 3 sets. We're doing the same movement kind of patterns as we did for the strength part, but in a way that we can raise the heart rate as we're going. So we do a high pull, a lunge, and a press. So we get our 1 weight, high pull, clean it up, lunge, press. High pull, clean it up, lunge, press. High pull, clean it up, lunge, press. High pull, clean, lunge, press. We're going to go 3 sets, so you're going to complete as many reps as you can, realistically. Remember that whole thing about the gun to the head and the messy rep? Don't do the messy rep. So as many reps as you can manage. You'll be fatigued after doing this one. Okay, so as many reps as you can manage for 3 sets. So do as many reps on the right hand as we can. Try and equal it on the left hand. Have a minute off. Do that 3 times. That's your workout done. Okay, so we've done our warm up. These are the 3 exercises. There's our finisher. Smash it. Good job, well done. See you later.